Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to talk to you about how you are perceived when you are in a wheelchair. And it is very different how people see you, and it's very different if it is an adult or if it is a child. When it is a child, my perception of it is that children look actually scared when they see you in a wheelchair. I don't know if maybe it's something with me, although I love children, but I think more it's about they don't know what it is. Why am I in a wheelchair? What have happened? And it's pretty sad that children look scared of that, because it's okay to be curious about it. That's the way they are learning. When adults look at you and they don't know you, they are very curious, and it's, oh my God, very dazing looks they come with. They look at you a lot and they don't try to hide it or anything. And it actually makes you feel kind of bad. I don't like when people stare at me when I'm in a wheelchair. And I know before I was put in this situation, when a person came beside me who was in a wheelchair, of course I looked. We are curious people, and I know that. It's not because I don't know that. There are a lot of things that I have realized after this situation happens. A lot of things I also did before, and this is one of them. And I have to say, when now I see it on the other side, that it is not pleasant to be looked at a lot when you're in a wheelchair, and people should think more about it. Not because it's not okay to look, of course it is. Everyone looks around all the time, but there is a difference between just looking and staring. And the staring part makes you feel, I don't know, maybe more vulnerable, but also that something is more wrong with you. And that is not a good feeling, because you have a lot to deal with already. So when you have to think about all that, that does make things worse. So it would be very good if people would think more about that. Um, I know we are curious, and of course, I understand that people don't know what have happened. So, oh, why is he in a wheelchair? But it's just very important to try to put yourself in the situation of the person you're looking at. What would you think, or how would you perceive it if you were in that situation? That has given me a lot to think about now. But well, that's my point of view. I hope this is something you can use, because a lot of things you don't realize before you try it yourself. You can't you can't possibly know how the feeling is unless you have been in that situation. Of course, I could think, well, when you're in a wheelchair, maybe you don't think it's funny when you stare a lot, but the real feeling behind it, I didn't know, and I know that now. So now it's very important when you see things that you can't explain. It's okay to look, but to look, that is not to stare. And it's very important, because you don't know how the person will perceive it. And the person can maybe have a lot of things to deal with, so that would not be a good situation. So I hope this will give some understandings for people who are not in a wheelchair. And I hope this will give something for people who are in a wheelchair, to maybe set up the thing that, just think about the person who are in the situation. How will they receive the message you are sending if you're staring? I hope you enjoyed this, and if you would like, I would love if you would subscribe and like the bottom underneath the video, and otherwise I hope you will have a very nice day. Thank you for watching. Bye.